In this video, I'll be sharing 5 simple time management tips that anyone can follow, and once you start implementing, you'll start noticing that in a day you're able to get a lot more work done as well. So let's get started and welcome to Sriram Benur channel. The first thing to understand is Parkinson's law, which says work expands to fill the time allocated for its completion. Let me give a very simple example. Now say for example I want to record a video for my YouTube channel, and I decided that tomorrow by end of the day I'm going to record a video. Now it might be a video that would just requires about 30 minutes to record, but I give the entire day for the video to be recorded. So from morning till evening I might have not used my time effectively, because of which it drags till end of the day, and towards the end of the day I might not even complete as well, right? So it is very important that whenever you plan for any task or any activity to be completed, you got to precisely set the time to complete as well. So only then we'll be able to complete on time. Let me give one more example. Say for example you are a working professional and usually you get about 1 hour time for lunch. Okay, so you might take about 30 minutes to 45 minutes or 1 hour for having the lunch. Now say for example there is some critical issues that are happening in your project, and your boss says that you only have 15 minutes to finish your lunch and come back. I'm sure you relate, right? Where in 15 minutes you are back on your computer and start working as well. So because we can complete the assigned task in the time that we allocate as well. So make sure to allocate the exact time that is required to complete your task, so that you have a lot more time for other activity as well. Number 2, create a to-do list every day night before going to bed. Now you can make that to-do list in your cell phone in the note section. That's what I usually do. Or you can write it in a notepad as well. In that, list top 3 things that you want to complete tomorrow. Now once you have put across top 3 things that you want to do tomorrow, please make sure you have everything ready for you to complete the work as well. Now say for example if I am a content creator and I want to record a video tomorrow, I got to make sure that my camera is ready, my battery is charged, okay, I have the right dress that is needed, right? I need to plan where exactly I'm going to shoot, right? Everything should be ready. Only when you have crystal clear clarity, next day it is going to be very easy for you to complete the task on time. And also make sure to also allocate the time that it is going to take as well. So once you are clear on how much time it is going to take and you have everything ready for you to complete the task, certainly you can complete your task on time. Now coming to this next 4 quadrants. Now this is by Stephen Covey, where the task can be classified into urgent plus important, urgent plus not important, not urgent but important, not urgent plus not important. I'm going to quickly give some examples so that you can easily understand. Now say for example, in urgent and important category, now as a business owner, it is important for me to pay the GST bill on time. Now say for example, if today is the last day to pay the GST bill, now that is urgent and important for me, right? Again, if today is the deadline for me to upload a video on the social media platform, any platform, then again it's urgent and important for me. Meeting with clients, it's urgent and important for me. Now again, these things vary from profession to profession, from people to people. I'm going to give examples. You can relate to yourself what are the tasks that are urgent and important for you as well. Okay. Now maybe some examples which needs immediate attention. Example, it could be email from your boss. Okay. It could be project deadline where say for example you have only today to complete the project work, right? Now these are something which are very urgent and important to complete immediately, right? So this is something that you have to pay the highest attention. Now the second category is urgent plus not important. Now what are this? Now say for example it's meeting with my team. So even if it is going to be delayed for maybe 1 or 2 days, also it's fine. Now say for example I had planned for the meeting in the morning, but even if I do in the evening, it's also fine, right? Something like that. Other emails which does not require immediate attention, that's also something that is fine. Now recording a video. Now say for example my plan is to publish a video after 3 days. Okay, so recording a video today is not urgent and important. Okay, so it is urgent but not immediately important. So that's how you can consider. One thing to understand here, if we don't take action, timely action on these things, urgent and not important, it eventually becomes urgent plus important. Now say for example there were some important things that I had to discuss with the team and I delayed for 2-3 days. Again it becomes urgent and important. Now there were some emails which even if I had responded in maybe 1 or 2 days, it was fine, but I didn't do, again it might become urgent and important, right? So recording a video, I had 2 days I did not do. If I am coming to the same day where I had to publish the video, then it becomes urgent and important. So always make sure that you also pay attention to urgent plus not important things so that it doesn't come to the first quadrant. Okay. Now moving on to the next one, that is not urgent plus important. Now this could be something like my health time. Every day morning, me going to the walk or running or gym, whatever it could be, it is important for me. But is it urgent? No, it's not urgent. Now coming to the next one, building relationship. It could be building relationship with my team. It could be with my clients. It could be with my family, right? So it is important, but not urgent. Self-development, me reading books or watching some content to get more ideas, those kind of things, yes. Maybe watering my terrace garden, even if I don't do in the morning, I can do it in the evening or something. It can still wait, right? Now these are not urgent but important. Okay. Now coming to what is not urgent and what is not important. Now say for example, surfing on social media, right? Watching some Instagram reels or watching some short stories, those kind of things. Again, it's not really important, not it's urgent. Okay. So whenever you feel like doing it, maybe you can check for 5 minutes or 10 minutes and then exit. Yeah, I know if you start with 5-10 minutes, it might end up with the hours as well, right? So again, that is not important, not urgent. TV time. Every week, usually on Tuesday and Saturday, I end up watching a movie, right? Is it important and urgent for me? No, right? If there is something that is more important than this, then I'll focus on that. So anything in this category can certainly wait, but please make sure we pay the highest attention to the urgent and important ones. Now that's number 2. Now moving on to the next one. Now this tip, that is rewarding yourself, works like magic. I'm going to quickly tell what exactly is that. Identify your most productive time. The first most important thing. My highest productive time is between 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now this is where I get maximum of my work done. Now be it creating the content for my YouTube channel, for my Instagram account, or recording the video for my courses, or planning for any event or something. I do all these things between 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is my highest productive time. Okay. Now what you got to do is, during this time you got to literally stay away from distractions. Identify the most productive time and stay away from distraction. Now between 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. usually my phone is on silent mode, and I also don't respond to any messages because I would be in either data off mode or I would have disconnected from Wi-Fi. Okay, so mobile and silent mode and data off. And whenever I do a particular work, I make sure to close every other thing that is not needed, including my mailbox or any other browser, any other tabs. Everything is closed. Only that particular work is in front of me. That's something that I make sure to do it. Again, no emails, no social media, and away from TV. So when you do this, certainly you can make sure to complete your task on time. Now when you complete your task on time, you can reward yourself. Maybe you are a person who really loves going and having a ice cream. Okay. Now you say for yourself, once I complete this work, only then I'm going to have ice cream. Or say for example, you really love to go for a particular movie, but there is a task that has been pending for almost about 4-5 days. Now you say that I'm going to complete this task and then go for a movie, right? So when you start rewarding yourself, certainly you'll be able to get a lot more work done as well. So that's rewarding yourself. Now moving on to the next one, travel time. If you're somebody who is spending a lot of time in travel, maybe say for example, you are commuting to your office in your own vehicle. Okay. Now say for example, you are commuting in your 4-wheeler. In that case, certainly you can listen to audiobook. You can listen to a podcast. The other best thing that you could do is maybe opt for a office transport or a public transport, so that during that time you can plan for your content if you're a content creator. Or say for example, you have some important phone calls to do, you can do that phone calls as well. You get a lot more time during travel where you can plan very well for your entire day as well. If you're someone who is driving in a 2-wheeler, then I would recommend, see if you can take your office transport or a public transport, so that you can do these things during the time that you are going to get. Okay. So certainly when you are driving in 2-wheeler, don't do any of these things. Okay. Which is not right. Now that's the travel time, how you can utilize as well, because most of them who travel to office, they end up spending at least about 1 hour to 2.5 hours per day in the travel. That's massive amount of time. Massive amount of time. Okay. Now coming to the last one, Delegate or automate anything that you feel you're doing the same work or the repetitive work again and again. In that case, start delegating or identify somebody who can do that work. Okay, maybe say for example it could be as simple as video editing, which can be delegated to someone. Now if you're a coach, trainer, or a business owner, in that case you can start automating few things, be it WhatsApp automation or email automation. Certainly you can delegate the community management. There are many things that a team can do or the automatic tools can do. In that case also you can get more time for your important task as well. Now these are the things that I've been following, which is helping me to do better in my time management. I'm not saying that I am the best in time management, but yes, I've been able to fairly do better. And I'm sure when you start following this, you can also do a lot more better as well. Again, if you're following any particular time management tip, please do comment below. I'd really love to know about it, and I want to follow that as well. Now coming to the books, if you want to learn and learn a lot more effective way of time management, in that case, Eat That Frog is a great book, and also The One Thing as well. So certainly you can read that book. I have given the details in the video description. You can click on that and purchase as well. Now here comes the most important thing. Very, very important. I still remember while I was working in a corporate job, when my boss told that, hey, you know what, this work is very critical. Please make sure and complete this. I was there in the office till 4 a.m. to complete the work. Till 4 a.m. Right? And recently, about a couple of months, I was realizing that my work was not getting completed. The tasks were not completed on time. Then I started thinking, because it was my own work, I was not valuing so much the way I valued the work that was given by the boss. Right? So if you're somebody who is working on your dream, you want to be your own boss, please make sure to value your dreams and make sure to treat your own tasks or goals at the highest level so that you complete on time as well. And one last thing that I would say, imagine that you are a millionaire or a billionaire, and think about the task that you've been doing in a day, and just feel, would you spend your time the same way that you're doing right now? Thanks for watching. I'm Sriram Benur. If this video was informative, then please do give a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already done. If you have any questions, just comment below, and please do share what are the tips that you are following for time management as well. And again, if you want to grow faster on YouTube, just click on this end screen to watch videos on how to grow faster on YouTube. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.